What we got here then? Hi, welcome. RC Car Club here. Got a little joke for you. How do you get rid of a pack of pit bulls out of an RC shop? You shout the word cyber sale. Well, yeah, if you're in RC you might get that. But yeah, Hobby Kings had a sale on and I got myself a couple of new cars now. These have already been unboxed on Aussie RC and stuff like that. He's done quite a good review if you want a more in-depth one. I got two of them, £26 each. I couldn't really resist. I was going to get a spare one for parts and stuff in case I break it. And then I thought, well, it was 22 quid for the almost ready to run, and it was 26 quid for the ready to run. You get an extra LiPo battery in it, so I then got two batteries for them. So yeah, here's what you get in the box. So 18th Desert Buggy, it's brushless 2S. It's also the same as the Himoto Baron. So let me just show you that. Right, so the Himoto Baron, there you go, that's what that looks like. All parts are the same, so you can get upgrades from Asia Tees or wherever like that. They stock them. Just show you in the instructions. But yeah, checked all that out. So what do you get in the box? You get a little car. Already taken the zip ties off, I haven't on that one, so I already had this one out. And then if we get this box out of the way, so that's a little car. Now you got a remote and all that. What I've done with this one is I've already taken it out and filled the shocks up because they were a bit loose and leaking. Now it bounces quite well. It's kind of nice. The other thing I've done is also I've rerouted some of the wires in there. They come a bit different, but I'll show you that in a second. Get the other one out. So you open it up, you get the charger. So if you haven't got a LiPo charger already, you get a little balance charger with it. Just plug the balance ports into there, plug it in, wait till it's all gone the right colour. Depending on how many cells, should come up red then turn to green. You've got your controller there, which I'm quite impressed with for what it is and definitely for the price. Seem to have a spare body clip in there. That's about all you get in the box. You get your little aerial tube in there, I haven't fitted that yet. You also get your instruction manual. So it's quite good in here, it tells you how to work it, how to rebind it if it becomes unbound. My mate's had a problem with these, but I'm sure I can sort it out for you. So yeah, you got all these in here, all the instructions. It has got a third channel as well on the remote, and it's got endpoints as well, so you can turn down the full rate of reverse and the full rate of forward, so you can get it to about half throttle, so it's not too quick, but it is still very quick for such a small car. So there's all your parts list. Nice schematics. Now all these are exactly the same as the Himoto Baron on here, so you can do all that whatever you want. So there's your instructions. So then we've got the remote here. Now one thing I've had to do with the remote, which I know Vasco didn't mention in his, now they're normal size AA batteries, but in the other one, I remember how to get these out, like that. Now this side seems to fit in fine, you know, get your batteries in, put the one in, get the other one in, and yeah, works fine. No problem, apart from I put them in the wrong way. So yeah, fits in fine, no problem. Now you come to the other side, and although I can get these in now, when I first tried I couldn't, because this spring here was too long. So when you're trying to fit in the batteries, although it does work now because I've adjusted it slightly, it was actually bending this out, and I was having problems putting this on. So anyway, change that. So you will need to do that if yours is like that. That also falls off. But these are your dual rates for your endpoints on there. So if you've got a kid doing it, just turn that down all the way. If you want to go reverse slower, turn the reverse down, turn them back up and all that. There's your bind, there's your channel 3, dual rate, your channel 2, channel 1 trims, on and off, charge port on the other side. Yeah, quite a nice remote. Reminds me quite a lot of Kyosho remotes. Not really too bad. That's the thing now. Just keeps falling off all the time. It goes on something like that. Or I break it. There you go. So we've got that. We've got a charger as well. I'll take that out of there so you can see it. Comes that sellotape to the side as well, so you've got a UK plug for where I am. I did get this from the European warehouse, but they obviously know who you are. So that's your charger, Pitbull balance charger. Everything's branded with the Hobby King thing, but it is a Moto Baron. So yeah, what I've done with this, just come quite dirty, so I've cleaned the shell up a little bit, make it look a bit nicer. These are quite tight on the front, and then this little plastic cage pops off. Now, because these were so cheap, I told all my mates to get them as well, so there's going to be quite a few of us around here with these cars. Oh, it's not coming off. So yeah, you've got to make sure the cages come off as well. So yeah, that's the cage you get. One Lexan body panel, one on the top. You could probably make that out of offcuts off another shell if you want to. Something I probably will be changing, even though I like the style of it. Everyone's going to have the same looking car, so we need to make them look slightly different. Now, this is how I've arranged my electrics. It's a lot neater, comes with an XT60 plug on it. All these are waterproof, so you've got waterproof ESC, waterproof on off switch. That is waterproof as well. And your servo is waterproof. Now, it doesn't tell you that on the Hobby King website, but it does actually on the Moto, and it's exactly the same electronics. So essentially it's all waterproof. That doesn't mean you can submerge it, but what I've done, I've rerouted the wires down that side, and I've routed the servo wire up through the aerial. Then I've took the aerial through, put it up that little hole there. So to me that looks a lot neater inside now. So you've got this here, you've got a little phone piece if you want to put a 3S battery in. Can't quite fit my normal 18th scale batteries in, but I've obviously got the one in there, and I think the Mini 8 3S does fit in, so I should be able to give it a good 3S run and see what happens for you. So yeah, you can obviously paint this if you want, or get rid of it and mount these stuff on the top. All depends how you want it to look, but I'm going to leave it pretty much like that for the moment. Now, as a little size comparison, I think it's most comparable to what I've got is my 18th scale RC18 MT. Now, if you put them side by side, they're pretty much the same, except this has got monster truck tyres on. Pretty much the same width, except for the tyres, and they're basically pretty much the same height as well. Similar sort of travel. That's got a Castle 3S system in it. Is absolutely nutty. I do definitely recommend the Castle systems. They are very good. But this, I would rate it a lot more over something like what is in here. Now, that's a Mini 8, which is obviously a bigger vehicle, and it's got a aluminium chassis on it. So you would have thought that would have a bigger motor in than this. Incorrect. That is actually a longer can than what is in there as stock. Where's the motor gone? It's down the back here and covered up. But yeah, I've got another one of them in there. So that actually is a better motor than what's in there. So what I might do is I might swap the motor from here with the one out of there, and see if we can get this to not overheat as much, but I'm pretty sure that's ESC in this one. So yeah, there's a little size comparison for them. So we got that one. I do also own a couple of mini short course trucks. These are at 1/16 scale. Now it's basically the same kind of width as that, but all they did was extend the chassis on this slightly and then called it a 16th scale. That's the size of the motor in that one, and there's a comparison shot. That's the size of the motor in that one. So you got an extra little length on the motor compared to the normal Acceleron. Now in the 2-wheel drive trucks, they work quite well. There's enough power on 3S to run it all day. It doesn't overheat, anything like that. In the Mini 8, it's got the same system in that this has got, in being 2-wheel drive, and it overheats. I do think Lowesley messed up on the design for that. While it's alright and passable in the buggy, I don't know, my mate's got a Mini 18 and he's not too impressed with it, and there's a lot of other people who don't like them just due to them stripping out and stuff. So, little mod you want to do when you get it, you want to fill up your shocks, you want to reroute your wiring, make it all look a bit neater, and then that's basically it. You're ready to go. Plug in your battery and off you go. I'll show you that while we're here. So there we are, that's on. Now pop in this, you can pull the aerial out the top if you want. I'll get that in. So just locate that down there. Your poly pins, pop them back in. Now I'll put them up that way, because if you put them the other way you're more likely to catch them when you roll it over. I've had a little play with it as well. It's quite good fun. It does roll over a little bit, but in essence I think the back's a bit softer than the front, so it's generally that kind of fashion. When it jumps it lands like that and then bounces off the front, but it is quite bouncy, so I may have to swap springs out on it. But yeah, there we go. Got some batteries in there, your red light and a little bleep, and then wait for that to bind up. As you can see, it's pretty fast. So in 2S, being 4-wheel drive, it probably does about say 19-20 mile an hour. 3S you're probably looking at 30 to 40 mile an hour, but I ain't tested it yet, so we'll have a little go at that. So my little pit bull wants to go outside. He wants to go outside, come on. He's after the RC18. Yeah, enough of that before I break stuff. Anyway, it's been RC Car Club with your Pitbull in a comparison with others. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Subscribe, check us out on Facebook, Google Plus, lots of places. But yeah, thanks for watching.